Hey guys, King Nortef here, God of the Ghidorahs, and today I'm going to do a theory video that's a little bit different than my past theory video that I did. That theory video was, what if King Ghidorah was in the Game of Thrones universe and Godzilla Mothra did not exist, and he was king of the monsters. This theory video is different. It's not Godzilla related. It's actually something that's a little bit unusual. I seen Ultra made a theory video about this, and I decided why not to make my own theory video about this. But this one, it's kind of different. When I first saw the Game of Thrones dragon, and when I first saw the Hobbit movie, Destination Smaug, I realized something. Smaug and the Game of Thrones dragons look very similar. I mean, just take a look at their designs. Like, hang on, let me show you a picture. Here's a good picture. Take a good long look at Smaug and Drogon's design. Don't they look similar? Like, look at them. They look completely similar. They look like they're the same dragon. Not just that, Drogon shares a lot of similarities of Smaug. Like, for example, his armor is strong enough that not arrows can pierce his armor. He has wings like a hurricane. His breath is hot enough to destroy rock-like buildings. His teeth are very sharp, as well as his claws. And not just that, he is one of the biggest dragons in the Game of Thrones universe. Viserion was obviously dead. So, but then away, Drogon carries that title as one of the biggest dragons. Doesn't that sound completely similar like Smaug? So, here is my theory. This theory is Drogon, Rhaegal and Viserion related to Smaug? And if they are, then can they talk like Smaug? Or can they not talk like him? Well, on one hand, I think it's completely like a thing, like 100% possibility that Smaug is Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion's dad. And if he was, why wasn't he there to watch over them? Why wasn't he there when they needed him? And if so, does that mean Smaug, is a dragon who will respond to a Targaryen? I'll have to say no. Smaug is a completely different dragon. And if he met a dragon that was a part of the Targaryen blood, then that means Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion have a right to reject Daenerys. And just be a completely wild animal. I mean, look back at one of the past seasons of the Game of Thrones. I'm not sure which season, I think season 6 or season 5. But Drogon got badly injured, and not just that. And Daenerys wanted Drogon to fly her back to her kingdom. And Drogon completely rejected her. He wanted to lick his wounds and just sleep. So I think Gon's father is Smaug. And if he is Smaug's son, then why did Smaug not defend them when they were taken? Or why hasn't he showed up? Or more importantly, can Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion talk like Smaug? I ought to say no, they can't talk. If you're wondering why, Right? Why can't they not talk? Well, possibly Smaug met one of the Targaryen dragons, and possibly that dragon, well, was obviously not capable of talking like Smaug. And if Smaug ever did make an appearance in the Game of Thrones universe, I'm pretty sure he'll manipulate Daenerys, telling her on who she was and who she is. Basically driving her mad, basically forcing Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion to attack. But instead, they don't attack Daenerys. But instead, they choose to attack her. Mainly because their father is obviously Smaug. And not just that, that they are royal to him. And so that will make Drogon, if Smaug was not killed, that would make Drogon the right-born prince to the Lonely Mountain. Smaug is the false king under the mountain, but I'll still call him the king under the mountain. So that will make Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion the princess of Corona. Or, I don't know, maybe Rhaegal's a girl and Drogon and Viserion are both boys. So that will make them the princess and the princess of the Lonely Mountain. And so, not just that, they would have attacked Lake Town instead of Smaug. I'm pretty sure Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion will immediately turn their backs on Daenerys and completely stay royal to Smaug and be there by his side and fight by him, as Smaug teaches them the ways of dragons that Daenerys could never teach them. I mean, if you think about it, all what Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion ever known within their life was hunting, killing, eating their prey, and just defending their mother. They don't know what it's like to be a real dragon. Smaug, on the other hand, with him being centuries years old, he knows what it's like to be a real dragon. So therefore, he could teach them how to be a real dragon. I mean, look at it kind of like this way. Look at Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion as Mowgli, who want to spend... Actually, no, that's a bad example. Never mind. Just skip that. Basically, what I'm trying to say is Smaug is the only thing that could... is the only person, the only living being who can teach Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion the ways on what it's like to be a real dragon. And not just that, I'm pretty sure he'll help them how to talk too, if they were related to him. If they weren't related to him, I'm pretty sure they'll still be royal to him, because he's an actual dragon. And not just that, I'm pretty sure Smaug would make up a lie saying that Daenerys was only using Drogon, Rhaegal, Viserion for power, for her own selfish needs. She doesn't care about them, she doesn't even care if they get hurt. And they look back at it, they did got locked up, and they do feel like they're being slaves. So I'm pretty sure it's 100% possible that Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion will turn their backs on Daenerys and pledge their allegiance to Smaug, the king under the mountain. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion are related to Smaug? Do you think Smaug is Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion's dad? Tell me what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you want more theory videos, leave a comment down below. And not just that, destroy a planet with excellence. Goodbye, everyone.